Okay, so English 12. Um, this class was really an eye-opener. I read stuff that I would have never read or even heard of otherwise that really opens up your mind to, the stuff that society doesn't usually like shove down your throat, like happy ending and everyone's sane usually. Um, so yeah, the readings and the discussions and all that, I feel that that mature atmosphere that we have in the English classroom is good. I feel like that from last year's English class to now, the maturity level is extremely heightened. I think that that is a good thing because we all are going to college in the fall, and I feel like that has really, really, really prepared us because in English 12 we did a lot with, difference in opinions, different interpretations of the reading and the literature that we had, and I think that's important to go into college and have not just an open mind with like your peers, but to also have an open mind to the college experience as a whole. You want to go into it and you want to be a mature adult. You got to learn the things you got to learn, but you also need to learn things about yourself and look inward. And I think that there are a lot of valuable lessons that we've learned in English 12 this year that will help us along the way, such as, like I said, just being mature, um, getting your stuff in on time. Miss Straw, you were pretty hard with the due dates, have your journals in by here, here, here. Um, so that's good. You prepared us in that sense. Don't be lazy. College professors could care less if you didn't do your assignment because they already have your money. So, yeah, as for ways to improve, I just have to say, I think the juniors behind us are pretty immature as far as I know. I don't know, maybe that's just because throughout the course of this year, like I said, we've gotten a lot more mature, so maybe that's just how I see it. But I really think that if you just maintain that mature, open minded, no one's going to ridicule anyone mentality and essence in the room, I'd say just do that. The journals, how they're set up, that's really good. I really liked how you would summarize it so you could go back later and see exactly what happened where, but then you could also see your ideas at the time. This is crazy that I'm saying this, I actually kind of enjoyed doing the As I Lay Dying journal and then like looking back and seeing what I thought, and then when the little keys that unlock the weird crap that you didn't know about would happen, then you'd go back and be like, oh, I was totally off, or oh, I was around the money with that. So that's good. I would just say, yeah, I mean, this class was pretty, like I said, eye-opening, pretty awesome. Um, as for I don't really have that many criticisms. I don't really think I have that many. Um, I would say definitely keep up with the weird stuff because at the beginning of the year, that the stuff we were reading, like The Door, that was way over my head. But now after you read that and the entire novel As I Lay Dying and Yellow Wallpaper, you pretty much and Paradise Lost, I think that you can pretty much conquer any reading assignment you'll have because that stuff is just way off the deep end. So if you can at least somewhat have a little fragment of knowledge about those, then I think you're like set for life in anything you read. Um, but yeah, I've really enjoyed this class. I know we were kind of dead because it's first hour, so we were kind of dead in the beginning of the day, tired, don't really want to talk, so our discussions might have been a little lagging sometimes. But yeah, I think overall it was a good experience. I was a little bit intimidated to take another AP English class just because English isn't exactly my forte. Um, but I'm glad I did. I really think that the topics that we talked about in class and the things that we read, like I've already said a million times, they are things that you don't really talk about in other classes. They're not really things that would concern another class. In English, it's kind of, anything goes almost, not anything, but yeah, a lot of stuff you can talk about, and I feel like in that class we've discussed things that, you know, a lot of kids at Michigan State High School miss out on, and I think it's a good thing that you teach us that stuff, Ms. Schry, because that's the type of stuff, like, that I'm going to carry with me, you know, all the weird stuff that we talked about, but then also, like, the news stories and just the philosophies about life and our opinions and stuff that you wanted to know. I really think that your class is a really good class to take, and I wish that everyone was at the standard to where everyone could take AP English class, because I really think if you don't take it, then you're really missing out. But yeah, this class has definitely prepared me for college in the fall, and hopefully some of the weird stuff that we read will come in handy and I can impress some of my professors. And yeah, so thank you, Ms. Schry, again for being a good teacher. This was probably my favorite class this year, I'm going to be honest, and I usually hate English class. But, so yeah, thank you. Bye.